Yep. Okay, that's good. Right, so I'm streaming What's Human again. Just been really enjoying the game, since I progressed a lot more with my off-stream character. So that's what I'll be doing today. What else? What else to bring up? Nah, nothing else to bring up. Just, the game having optimization, issues that need to be patched. But, hopefully it goes fine. And that it loads, properly. Alright, so let's get in. So, I have a feeling that most likely, with the way how I'm streaming Once Human with Leniri, I don't think I'm going to be completing the current season that I'm playing on. Or the Manibus server that I'm playing on. Although I did see, like, I can continue to play it again once I sign up for the season. Or something along the lines of that. So, next phase is unlocked. Okay, how well is the game handling so far? Okay, so far not too bad, but probably might get laggy once I go and explore. Some more star crumb. That's right. I'm already about to do this monolith, or about to take on the first boss in the server. So I need to check to make sure that all my gear's good. I need to make sure that all my gear is ready to go. Yeah, so I am gonna need that mask so that I don't get pollution. I guess so that I don't get affected by the pollution. I think I should be good to go. Yeah, I definitely want to save the premium fuel for later once I get the ability to craft it at some point. Okay, let's go. So what I found out about moving to a new location once I get better resources, all of the early game resources are there as well. So there's really no need to like go to a specific place to get a specific type of resource. Well, I'm talking about metals specifically, but since they'll all be wherever. Or you get all the metal types when you go up into the mountain region. They'll all be there pretty much, since you're bound to get better resources at some point in the game. The highest resource, or the highest, not highest, the strongest metal is tungsten. So that's pretty much like the last type of metal you'll get in the game. But apparently there's also gold and silver, which I'm curious to see if I can find that. And I'm already getting a bit of lag. But anyway.
Nice work with the rift anchors. I guess you're the real deal after all.
Also, I turned off autoplay just so that I can actually see what they're saying, instead of having to skim read as much.
Sounds tough, but I think it was worth it. And I've made some discoveries regarding the deviation as well. Each time a rift anchor was activated, there was an obvious reaction inside the monolith. The deviation must be holed up inside. Let's go in together this time. I'm curious about that troublemaker inside. And besides, we're a team. I brought some ammo, and meds for us as well. Now, let's go.
Speaking of meds, I have some. I got plenty, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, I guess I'm ready to go. So, also I need to move my base again. At least somewhere where there's a lot more land for me to place it on, and also to expand the base. Since I eventually want to make it a lot bigger at some point. And I'm pretty much gonna need to make it bigger anyways, since I'll be adding more stuff to my base anyway. And stuff that would be beneficial for me. Oh, yeah, there's the lag. Okay, not as heavy right now, but I feel like it definitely would get pretty heavy later on. And if it's too much, then that's where I need to close the game and restart it. Also, so the way how you craft guns in this game, apparently with the materials you get, they get crafted before you even create the gun itself, depending if you have the materials for certain tiers of guns or not. If you have the rare resources, then you can craft the higher tier guns. You don't have to craft the parts entirely, they'll just get crafted before you even craft the gun itself. So that's pretty handy. Originally I thought that you had to create the parts first, but I guess not, they'll just get created upon you selecting which gun you want to craft. Or no, actually I take that back. They probably get crafted the moment you craft the gun itself, and then the materials get used immediately. Yes, yes, yes. I've been doing it solo, so I don't exactly have anyone that I know who's playing this game, so just doing it lone wolf style like I have before.
You made it. I knew I could count on you. You're quite good at handling deviants, aren't you? I gotta say, you've proven yourself to be a good teammate. That's the first boss that I'll be taking on. And yeah, obviously if you have stronger weapons, then the early game bosses wouldn't be much of a problem anymore.
since you're pretty much that strong at that point. Okay, unless you select the other options for higher rewards. But considering I'm at Leniri's level, I'll just stick to the basics for now. So enter, and finally go in to kill the first boss. Which also does something for my cradle, which you'll see after I kill this boss, or after I finish this main quest here. Once I get to my mimetics.
Help me! Shouldn't have tried to take what was yours.
Forgive us. Forgive us. You are truly a great one.
Mercy, please!
Even without their submission. We are still Legion!
And that's who I had to kill. Alright, that's stage 2 removed. That's... oh. And some new blueprints and dropped gear that I cannot repair. So that's it. We got him. So, a lot of items, then expand house expansion for future items to put into electricity, power tools, just essentially everything to get me to the modern age in my base and stuff. Just pretty much having the best thing, or the best of the best, as I continue playing this game. And this region here in particular is what I'm more interested in. So that's the first boss kill. Okay. Let's... Okay, okay, I have to do this quest first before I can show that off. Yeah, it's a dropped gear. I can't repair it, so I'm just gonna scrap them. Since I don't actually own them. Even though they're in my inventory, I don't actually own them to where I can repair them at any time. Which is the reason why I just scrap them. Same goes for gear as well. I also don't own it if it's dropped. Unless they're made by me, then I actually own them. Yeah, so that one user back in the first stream was definitely right about the gummies. Eventually I'll be able to craft that item, so I'll be having issues of losing a lot of sanity in the future. Okay, so food 0, 9, drink 9, and then medicine 8. Lagging a little bit, but not as hard as last time. So that's good. And once this finishes loading, I'll go on a BRB. I need to go pee. So that giant bus thing with the hands, apparently that's harmless. It won't attack me. So I got nothing to worry about with that thing. Even if I go underneath it, it's not gonna attack me or anything, so I should be fine. Okay, I'll be right back. Drink a lot of water at night, you tend to wake up earlier than usual. Which happened with me very early in the morning because I drank a lot of water in the middle of the night. So, yeah. It's good news, Mitsuko. I took care of the deformed looking deviant.
You did it! I knew you could. I don't know why I was so worried. Thank you. This really means a lot to me. The fluctuations in Stardust seem to have grown calmer, and I feel stronger now.
The more deviations we contain, the more the world will stabilize, and the more Mitsuko's power can grow. We still have 5 more monoliths to shut down. Until then, the physical world remains too dangerous for Mitsuko.
Okay, 5. So then 5 monoliths to shut down. So I guess the one that I shut down doesn't count.
Yes, but this is already a huge step forward. You've done your best, and we are already starting to see a change.
Also, the quality or the graphics, yeah, that's because I had to tone them down just so that my game can run a bit smoothly. So I had to sacrifice the game quality for better performance. Like I do with most games like this that are very graphics heavy. Well, that's with any game in general. So I can actually run and not run like dog shit most of the time. Alright.
But the mayflies were wiped out by Rosetta. All because of me. I was too weak to save them.
It wasn't your fault. None of us were ready to take Rosetta head-on. And Rosetta's not the only threat out there. The Great Ones also covet Mitsuko's power. So remember, keep everything involving her a secret. We don't know who we can trust.
And that secret is going to continue until the deviant threat has been fully eliminated. So considering that, I pretty much have a very, very long way to go. So that's fine with me. Bronze crafting and then the garage.
Mitsuko has shared some new memetics with us. Let's head back to our territory and get some crafting done.
Will do. Of course, first I need to unlock the teleportation tower. Okay, yeah, teleportation tower. And I do plan to unlock a lot of these just so I can make fast traveling more convenient. At the cost of energy links, of course. Which I do need a lot of. And I did see that you can trade items in this game, so yeah. Also, these things guaranteed safe zone, even though the game doesn't mention them as safe zones, but they're pretty much like another type of safe zone, assuming you don't bring enemies over here. Right, so I need to move my base somewhere else where there's more land, but more importantly, that the land's also flat enough to where it doesn't like clip into the building or the items that I have built in my base. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do a little bit of exploring for a bit. Won't be able to trade for a good while because I need certain materials to create a vending machine. Okay, how about here? It's around a hill though, so yeah, I definitely want to build my base around some flat land, avoid as much of the hill as possible, just so I don't have it clip, just so that the ground doesn't clip. Like maybe right here. It's good enough flat area. It's enough room to just give me enough room to expand. Actually, I have to wait. I have to wait till the cooldown is done first. Alright, but that's definitely a lot better. And that's gonna be an issue. Just I guess. Have to wait 7 minutes to expand the base. Yeah, well, this is already what I've already gotten up to with my other character. But once I get power tools, yeah, that's gonna change the way how I do mining and wood cutting. Until I eventually get that automated at some point. Copper ingot and rusted parts. And I can go in here and make some modifications to the vehicles that I've unlocked. Okay. I can't make that yet because I don't have the higher quality items. And for tin, I need to go to the beach to find that. Unless this Digby boy found me something. It found me the more advanced items, that's for sure. Alright, we have tin. And I can start working on making bronze. I could always use more wood. Okay, it found me a lot of iron. That would definitely be handy much later once I unlock the ability to craft it. Okay, so far the game's handling itself pretty well now that I've made the changes. So I think my latency issues have been fixed. Hey, knockers. So, I guess COD has a new battle pass right now? Or are you just currently finishing the one that's active? Gotta be careful. Another one. Okay, I've already activated that. A little bit like Rust, and a little bit like 7 Days to Die. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to see that a lot more. But like I said before, this game is pretty much like a mix of other games that I know, and or it's basically a mix of games that I know all in one full game. Okay, can I? Okay, it's much flatter up here. Trying to get into this, but Skyrim mods have my attentions. Still some more mods you wanna get on. Okay, let's see, Alt, adjust height. Cannot, oh, I'm too close to the road, that's why. But over here. Yeah, tweaking and repairing, plus more. And might as well just open that up so I have access to the garage. Sounds good. As long as it's not like giving you any further issues. In which so far when you were testing it in that one stream, it didn't give you much issues. Hmm. Had to break the links and reinstall the mods. Hmm. Steroid restrainer, steroid. Okay, that's new. Remind me again, what mod application or website you're using to mod Skyrim, or was it for? Oh no, you already said it there. Vortex. Yeah, so it seems like I guess there's based on you have to allow certain permissions for certain mods or something like that. Not when I wanted to press. Okay, and then I'll make the front here an outdoor porch. Oh, the bed Mentos. Yeah, I already had that since the last stream. Now you see the thing I did a couple of minutes ago. I killed the first boss. So you kind of missed it. Let's put that over here. Yeah, sounds like it. I guess with a couple of the mods for Skyrim, or I guess the mods that you're getting, like some of them require permissions, which I could see how annoying that can be. Okay, that too. No. Oh. Okay, that's why. You're right about the zombies part, Mentos. The cyborgs, they're actually, the science soldiers, that you get to kill. Okay, that needs to be moved. Basically, there's these soldiers that are trying to prevent you from getting close to the science facilities that you're trying to get into and kill the big bosses from. So basically, your average science gone wrong type game. There's a reason why the game reminds me of Resident Evil. You know, since science gone wrong and all that. And there's the first spam account of the day. But yeah, basically, you're put in this world where science had gone absolutely wrong, and you're pretty much there to clean up the mess that the scientists and, or basically the whole organization called Rosetta has caused to the continent. So you're pretty much just eradicating all of them. Eradicating the scientists the and the beings called deviants that are lurking around the continent. At least this part of the continent is what I'm trying to clear out. So yeah, or at least lots of big bosses to take care of. In which there's a much bigger enemy that I gotta deal with besides the ones that are in the monoliths. At least as far as I understand about the story so far. Okay, we're gonna demolish that for right now. Oh, right. Put the door back open. We'll build stairs. Build the stairs to the second floor here. So that means I need to make a hole. I already need to make a hole here. Yeah, building a base in this game is just really convenient compared to Fallout 76, where it's a bitch to just put the roof, and then you have to like play around with adjustments to get it right. Not in this game, thankfully. Wait. Oh, okay, just lagged for a moment. And I need to build another ISU. Oh, I don't have enough glass. I don't have enough glass, that's why. Okay, current. Okay, yeah, they're tier 2, so I don't have to worry about that. I do need to make a better gear. Except I don't have the materials yet. So for now, I'll leave that alone. I can finally move this up to the second floor. And soon enough, have like a little, deviant room. Or a little deviant area. But no, I think I should be good. And that's my new version of my home. Alright, I have not unlocked the next parts yet. Jeez. Definitely switching to that next. We're gonna name this little guy Chrome. If you know the anime Dr. Stone, then that's the reason why I chose that name. So for the butterfly, what name should I give it? And I'll leave it alone. Alright, so sinkability. And we're using the festering gel. Another name from another anime that from an anime called That Time I Reincarnated as a Slime. So that's the reason why I chose that name. What I do like about this little guy is that it heals you, but also removes your sanity at the same time. Yeah, so it will accompany me for now until I eventually get another demon that I'm interested in using more. So it's definitely progress. Definitely getting a little bit heavy. Definitely getting a bit heavy on the frame rate. Okay. And on to the next main quest. Yep. Let's talk to Claire first.
Hey, you're back. Any luck? Yeah, I see what you're trying to say. I figured things went wrong when my team didn't come back, but I still had my hopes, you know? Ah, don't worry about me. I've been through the ringer plenty of times before. I still owe you my thanks for finding out what happened, and for bringing back my stuff. Here's the reward I promised. I'm a woman of my word. Well, now that that's settled, I think I'll move my trade over to the Broken Delta. If you need anything, come find me in Myers Market there.
Which is where I need to go next.
Looks like you'll be able to handle yourself just fine. I'll leave the deviation in there to you. As for me, I'm headed to the Broken Delta. I found traces of another major deviation there. One with even worse effects. You should head over and check it out. Try asking around at a settlement called Myers Market. Maybe I'll see you there.
Now for low.
Bravo! The mayfly that brought down the fearsome, ravenous hunter. Hard to imagine such a little bit of gel transforming into such a monstrous creature, isn't it? Yet the most unbelievable part is that it managed to cause such chaos across the wetlands, simply by spreading its memetics.
Or spreading its memes. You know what, that's what I'm gonna be calling it from now on, just memes. Instead of memetics. Memes there, memes everywhere.
Just to make sure, you didn't destroy it, did you? Fantastic. You've more than proven yourself. I'm very impressed. It's a shame that most people in this world don't appreciate the beauty of these fascinating entities. But clearly you are different. You already have a natural touch with deviations. I dare say you could even become an expert. I'd be glad to share my knowledge of deviations with you. In return, capture as many of them as you can for me. I simply pay attention and use my imagination. And you know, I think the deviations respect that. To quote a favorite poem of mine, I know that I exist because you imagine me.
A very bold quote, especially in the art community.
I'm glad we can make this place a bit safer, but it's time to move on. Before we set out for Myers Market, though, we'd better upgrade our weapons and armor. Things might be even more dangerous over there. We could also relocate our territory to make things easier.
That I do need to do anyway, because I'll be moving to different locations at some point. Which I'm already at the border, so okay, so I have to do it in order before I attempt the next one. Okay, so that's this. That. I guess this, and then that and see what happens from there. Okay, new area discovered. Another one. Another Digby. Okay, bronze crafting, yes. Okay. Yeah, let's unlock bronze pickaxes so I can finally start crafting that. That'll come in handy once I get electricity up and running, and I might as well get this since I've already got a lot of iron, so yeah. Hey, you know what? You know what? Why not? I'm already getting a lot of iron to use anyway, so yeah. Okay, right, I can already craft that. I don't need that for right now. Do need this. I'm gonna craft higher quality rifles. That will allow me to collect water. And that will allow me to store water. Okay, I'll stop there. Okay, and now for this. So I guess so here I basically just choose like a perk to have, so I can enhance my gameplay. I do have this ability with my other character, but 30% chance to receive boiled water or pure water. Yeah, let's just go with the Prospector perk. Alright, next one. Okay, that's a good perk to have. More ammo. Oh, that's a good one to have. Yeah, I can do without the first two, so let's get this just so I have higher benefits from sleeping. Just trying to process all that. The game. Meh. Now, if the devs can just simply update the character creation section for the female characters where you can increase their boob size, that'd be great. Since I currently just have like the max breast size for Leniri and my other character. Not really, quote unquote, not really big for my standards, but I guess that's the game's version of what it considers big breasts. But I feel like they can definitely do better. They can definitely do better than that if they could. Because I feel like there's probably someone there that's just holding them back and making bigger breasts. Like with most game companies in a nutshell. Except for certain indie ones. And a few like Lilith and LeniriGaming. No, Kurima, you cannot attack me. Stay down. Oh, I was talking about like how this game could do a better job at like adding the ability to make the breasts bigger. Since I feel like they can definitely do that, it's just someone or something's probably holding them back from doing that. Is the conversation that I was talking about like a minute ago. bite or no biting. Every movement and stuff, this game just feels like its anxiety is reaching the max. Just with the way how it's like handling itself. Alright. Interesting. That's the first I got that deviant. Right, so I need to make the bronze pickaxe soon. So I can continue to mine. daughter, I've already seen her. I've already seen her daughter before. And I've unlocked another specialization, slot. Yeah, yeah, even with like the graphics down, it's still pretty detailed. Although if I look at the ground and stuff, then yeah, that's where the detail doesn't show much, but still though, the game looks pretty detailed. I'm definitely gonna be seeing that bunny a lot. Pretty much Pokemon Go, except I don't actually have to go outside and look for Pokemon IRL. I just do it in this game and they just randomly appear. It's just fucked off. Well, that was a fail. That was a fail. Okay, there's the rift anchor. After that, then I can finally head to the next location that I need to go to. Game, or at least, I guess the game's looking smooth on stream since I don't have VSync on. Otherwise, you probably might be seeing a lot of stuttering. Or there probably might be, who knows. Since, again, I have VSync off, so it probably might show up smooth in the stream.
All right, pal. Hold it right there and identify yourself. Oh, yeah. You've got one of those weird backpacks. Cradle, right? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna check with the mayor.
I'm right here. Let the Mayfly in.
Understood, ma'am.
Maxie Rodriguez. I'm the mayor here. Haven't seen a Mayfly in a while. It's good you're here, though. I have a pretty unique problem that needs solving. Strange is putting it lightly. It's been about half a year now. Pregnant animals here, even pregnant people, all get infected by Stardust and turn into these trees. You can go ahead and see for yourself. There's some strange shit, all right. Here, this is what I mean. Agnes Joy used to be the best weaver in town. Now she's like that. The only one in Myers Market. Thank God. Yeah, Agnes is perfectly healthy for a tree. Plenty of green leaves. She's just not a person anymore. I figured there's a transcendent behind all this. If you still think you can handle it, we'll reward you well. There's an abandoned hideout by the river that might be connected to the problem. I'd start there first. Good. I'll warn you, though. It's not the safest place out there.
But safe is not really my concern. So I'm about to head into more danger anyway. Alright, here's what I wanted to show you a couple minutes ago. So essentially, so basically this is just like a perks part of the game where I could choose whatever perk I want to use that I've either unlocked by leveling or by the season's phase. And I can choose whichever one of these I want to add as a perk for me to enhance my combat capabilities in the game. So then in this case I'll start here. So I'm definitely going to be making the switch to rifles soon enough, so I'll just go with this. So then to unlock all 8 of these, I had to fight not only the bosses in the season, but also defeat bosses in different securement silos. And eventually I'll be able to unlock all 8 of these as I continue to progress in the game. Okay, we'll make the switch to that now since that's tier 2. It's like the equivalent of someone using all their brain power to process what they've learned, but without trying to get an aneurysm. It's basically how this game's trying to process me going through menus and shit. And that's done. So I got the Star Chrome from that. Or should I say Chrome? I got all the Chrome from that. And that's the first time that I've interacted with a player as Leniri. Looks like they bought the current skin that's available right now. And there's the anchor that I need to activate so that I can teleport here. So So now it won't be a pain in the ass to fast travel to here. Okay, so there's the securement silo. So for now, just head back to base and do a bit of R&D. I guess I just gotta wait till everything loads in and then I can move around and stuff, because Jesus, does it process everything while using its full brain power. Let's go ahead and craft go ahead and craft that, since I am going to be getting a lot of ore eventually. And go ahead and craft a bronze pickaxe, just so I can finally start collecting even more ore. Okay, yeah, that's just temporary. I'll eventually have to actually craft the thing. Yeah, so, like I said in the last stream, this game definitely needs some optimization. Or, this game definitely needs an optimization patch. And that is getting... okay, that's getting full. So I'll need to move the seeds into their own chest at this point. So let's get to building, shall we? First with a rainwater collector. Okay, okay, I could also put it up here too. Okay, so they don't have to be on the ground strictly. Okay, but I do need more boiled water if I want to make more of them. So let's get a primary stove going. Pretty basic setup for now. What do I actually have? Make sage corn. Let's I could water them, but I'll just let the rain take. I'll let I will let the rain take care of that for me. So I don't have to deal with it myself. There we go. So everything's all set. I just had to let the rain do its thing, just so I can finally get some water. For salt, I had to go get that at the beach anyway, so. I do need fertilizer at this stage, so let's do that. Goddamn, it's using its whole brain to think. Okay, right, I need to make sintered brick. Okay, boiled water. Let's make 20. Wait, what? No, I did not mean to discard. Now I can produce fertilizer. Okay, and now, and now to head to the beach. Man, League of Maintenance had like a little bit of performance, but at least it was able to run fine compared to this game. Like it's trying its hardest to have decent performance. God damn. Yeah, if you do get around to playing this game, Nox, hopefully it runs pretty well for you. Because, yeah, it is performance hungry. And this game's definitely performance hungry. Yeesh. An idea for the devs, consider adding a light mode where the game isn't too heavy on performance and is basically able to handle itself as you travel to different areas and stuff. Or maybe have like procedural generation. That's also another thing they should consider. Because, yeah, even with the settings toned down, it still affects my performance like a motherfucker. Okay, I've already killed it. Alright, now I can finally go and collect salt. But by far, in terms of streaming games, this one's been the laggiest that I've ever streamed. Remove the space. These dumbass spam accounts. Okay, what's the next place that I... Wait, yeah. You know, what's nice about, eventually me progressing this game, I won't be needing, the early resources anymore. Since those will be a thing of the past. Since I'm eventually just gonna get better stuff. No. I'm eventually gonna get, gonna use the higher quality metals to make stuff anyway, so... Just the ores that I'm mining right now, they're only just temporary. Unless I need them to build something specific, but for the most part, I'm most likely gonna probably use copper more than tin. Mainly for electronics and such. Oh, it's 4 premium fuel barrels there. Another fast travel spot unlocked. Perfect. And those blueberries would come in handy once I eventually get the ability to make soda. Yeah, may as well make more progress on the quest line. At least get it to where I do the Rift Anchor quest. To any developers out there that's making games that present pretty good graphics, might want to consider optimization. I might want to keep optimization in mind when you are making a game with a lot of detail in it. there's the securement silo. I'll get to that eventually. Still checking the chat, just, you know how I am with these type of games. Just want to focus on, collecting stuff and such. And this will teleport me into another dimension to look at the situation. Catch. It's not a good sign. Ah, finally some smoothness.
Thanks for sharing your food with an old traveler like me. I wanted to give you this book as thanks.
You're welcome, but this is just a bunch of weird-looking symbols. I can't understand any of it.
Don't worry about that. Whenever you're feeling down, simply flip through its pages, and it'll give you the strength to carry on. Remember, Brianna, there is a higher power out there. With its help, the child you are carrying will grow to be as big and strong as an oak tree.
So basically, here it's showing me memories of Brianna's past and how she ended up becoming a piece of wood.
That old man wasn't lying. Every time I open this book, I feel at peace. I know it must be a deviation or something, but it's still the only thing that's brought me comfort since Hayden died.
I've left some canned corn, instant oats, and goat's cheese in the pantry. If you find yourself in trouble, make sure to call for help, so the neighbors hear you.
Thank you, Maxie.
You've changed. So respectful all of a sudden.
Really? My bad. Shouldn't you be getting along? I'm sure you're very busy.
Nancy is worried about you, and so is Benjamin. You should consider moving back in with them. That way, things will be easier after the baby is born.
Tell them thank you. But I'm staying here. I can look after myself and my child.
Brianna, you're like a daughter to me, a sister. Can you at least promise me one thing? Promise me if you ever find yourself in trouble, you'll come find me.
All right.
Okay, it just teleports me back up here. If I do fall by accident. Good to know.
I'm so sorry. Please, don't do this to me.
Too late!
wait for that now. After what you did, you're lucky we only chose to exile you.
You really want the blood of both her and her uncle on your hands? This is no different from a death sentence.
You know what that book of hers is, Maxie. The vultures use it to worship one of the great ones. Rules are rules, and the vote's already been held.
Brianna, I'm sorry.
And that is the next boss that I'll be fighting soon once I get the second rift open.
Tied to some higher power, then I beg you, grant my wish.